Here is our second example of dimensional analysis. What if we have, instead of metric to metric, we have an English to metric conversion? This is where your blue sheet comes in handy. We're going to be using all the information on the bottom of the blue sheet that gives us some of these equivalent statements. So our problem says to convert 68.45 inches to meters. So we read the problem, write the information down. So we have our 68.45 inches, and we want to convert that to meters. Now we develop our plan. In developing your plan, you want to try to go with the simplest approach as possible. There are multiple ways that we can approach this problem. One plan is to go from inches to feet, feet to yards, and yards to meters. All these conversion factors can be found on that blue sheet. But what if we take a little bit different approach and say, why don't we go inches to centimeters and then centimeters to meters? It's a little bit simpler plan. We're leaving out an extra step. So why not make life easier on us? Choose a plan that seems to work and that will be more simple. Now we can go ahead and use the second approach and find our conversion factors. So looking on the blue sheet, you have a couple of options. But one of the most common ones is that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. And if you note, it says exactly in parentheses. That's telling you that this is an exact number and we do not need to concern ourselves with significant figures in this conversion factor. So that's inches to centimeters, and then our second step is to go from centimeters to meters. As we saw in our previous problem, we use our metric chart, put a 1 with the prefix, so we have 1 centimeter equals, read across, and we get our 10 to the minus 2 with our central unit meter. Now we have our two conversion factors. So we'll put them into our problem. Our 68.45 inches. We'll put our 1 inch on the bottom to cancel. Our 2.54 centimeters on the top. So inch cancels inch. Now we have centimeters and we want to cancel out our centimeters and end up with our meters. So we have 1 centimeter on the bottom and our 10 to the minus 2 meters on the top. Centimeter cancels centimeter. Along with choosing our simpler approach, I also chose conversion factors that left us with the value of 1 on the bottom. So all we need to do is divide by 1. So if we multiply all the numbers on the top and then divide by 1, we get our answer. So if we do that, our answer should come out to be 1.739 meters. Keeping with 4 significant figures, because our metric it's an exact number. Our 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch. We were told that it is an exact number. So the only number that we're concerned ourselves for significant figures is our original number that has 4 significant figures. And that's the end for this problem.